Hello and welcome to episode 11 of my playthrough of FTB's Plexiglass Mountain. Last episode, we left off playing around with some with some easy villages and doing some enchanting with that, seeing as I found that it's really easy to get enchants that you actually want to use for items and things like that, and getting levels by like trading sticks with this dude, which is like kind of cheaty, but it works. So as you can see in here, oh, why are my babies ending up in there? Probably because this is full. Yeah, it is. Yeah, never mind. I got sidetracked. So we played around with that. I enchanted, obviously, my flux ball. And if those of you who are keen-eyed, you notice that my flux capacitor is out of charge, pretty much. We used it all. I did a mining trip. So you can look inside my ores and things. I guess, pocket storage thingy. You can see I've got 1.9k redstone. I've got a ton of fluorite. Got a bunch of raw soulstone, a bunch of different ores and things like that. 278 diamonds we got from that trip. A bunch of zinc. So we have some resources. We definitely have some stuff now that we can use. But the problem is, processing this stuff is kind of lame, to be completely honest with you. I don't like sorting it and putting it into this chest and letting it do its thing. That's not fun to me. So what we're going to do this episode, I think, is work on kind of integrating it with our storage system, because having everything sorted, like sorting it myself, having it go in here, waiting for the ingots to end up in this chest, grabbing the ingots, putting it in my chest that's over there, that's kind of lame. That's not a fun way to do things. So I think we're going to integrate it, right? So that this is our input chest. It's going to get pulled probably into the basement, and then we're going to process it down there and then kind of redistribute it back into this system. That's the plan, at least. So let's get started with that. I'm not prepared, like I never am, because I didn't really think it through. All I did pretty much besides mining was dig out this extra area that we're going to need to actually, you know, make this happen. And so I made a space over here where my chests and such are, just so that we can kind of have, oh, why does this not want to work? I think I need a new mouse. So that we can kind of access these nodes kind of easily. So I'm thinking that we're going to run probably just the node down into here, right? Into a pulverizer, maybe 2 or 3 of them, possibly. And then from that, we'll like have some auto, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. Processing, that's the word. Of our ores and things like that. So we're going to need to make a few things. I'm probably going to want to make a couple pulverizers. We're definitely going to want a bunch of nodes. Probably some lasers as well, so that we can transfer the power from here to over there. Probably not going to be a bad idea. Well, now these are going to interact. I need to interact with that one anyway for energy, don't I? That'll be fine. Okay, so let's get to some crafting. Oh, let's check up on this actually. So remember we set up these 3. I've spent some time mining, right? Let's look at spent about an hour, roughly. Really? Was it that little? I thought it was way longer than that. But that's not bad. We got 2 stacks and a bit of iron. That's not bad at all. And that's only with 3 of these things, by the way, because now getting like a silly amount more of these is actually not that difficult, considering it's literally just a bucket of lava and a piece of stone. And we are generating villages over here pretty quickly. Like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 villages that we can now spend, and we can use in essentially, yeah, 6 more of these bad boys, which are then going to be generating more iron. So iron is not an issue anymore, which is kind of nice. But that's all besides the point. Let's actually do some things and stop getting sidetracked here. So we need to make... Do I have this stuff still wish list? No. Let's clean this up and just get rid of a bunch of these things that don't need to be here anymore. Let's just get rid of everything. Let's just get rid of it all. Okay, so at laser IO. We're going to need nodes. We're going to need lasers. Probably going to need energy cards. We're probably going to need item cards. And that should be everything we need for now. We should still have filters in one of these. We have 1 filter. there. So we're going to need to make some more stuff. We have more ores in here, so let's drop these on the ground just so that my pocket storage can pick them up. And apparently you don't belong in there. Cool. Let's do that. We need those. We're going to need pulverizer. We're going to need a couple of you, and then redstone furnaces. Furnace. Cool. So let's make a bunch of these. We're going to need some copper. Going to need iron, which we've got. Let's grab that. God, that's entirely too much iron in my inventory. Probably going to need some gold. Probably going to need some redstone as well. Let's make another stack. We'll keep that on us as well. Probably going to need some coal. I need flint for sure for the pulverizers. I need bricks. Bricks we got. I got 2 of them at least. Is it bricks that we need for the redstone furnace? Yeah, it is brick, like the block bricks. So let's make, what's this? It's 4 makes 1, so 2 more, that makes 2 furnaces. Let's do 3. Nah, let's do 4. I just need 1 more thing of clay. Yoink. So that, oops, okay, well that was pointless. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have done that maths in my head. I totally could have, mind you, but I'm lazy. So let's let that cook up because we're going to need to make bricks. Which means we're going to need 4 pulverizers then. That's not that hard. Pulverizer. Machine frames, we need glass, which we have a ton of now. I need tin. That's silver, tin. Cool. That should be everything now, hopefully. Yeah, now we just need to make tin gears. We're going to need to make 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really need like a muffler or a mute block to stop those things making noise, or just put them in a different spot of my base because man, these guys are loud. But anyways, machine frames. We need 8 of those. Gonna need to make pistons. I need cobblestone and planks. And I only need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 pistons. And copper gears, I need more than that. Just make a stack of nuggets. 5, I think it's 8 that I needed. Cool, pulverizer. Need to make 8 of these bad boys as well. Cool, that's 4 pulverizers done. We're gonna go grab our bricks, because they should hopefully be done now. By the way, making your floor out of this polished stuff so that you run faster is A1. It's really an amazing idea if you guys haven't done it. I haven't like even had like the thought of, oh, I need more copper gears, of making, what's the word? I need more bricks. Did I miscount? Huh? I totally miscounted. Unless it's still cooking. Which is totally possible. No, I just miscounted. I need another 4. And we want them now. And joink. Actually, it's more than that. I need another 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was way too fast. Wasted a lot of time on that, but that's fine. Cool, yeah. Alright. We now want to make our last redstone furnace. After we have that. Cool, we've got those. I'm going to need laser nodes. Do I have glass panes already? I'm going to need more than that for sure. So I'm going to need 8 minimum, which means I need laser connectors. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, I'm missing the chips for these, aren't I? Which means, quartz I think I need. I need blocks of quartz. I need that. Probably some lapis. I forget how to make this stuff. Logic chips. This one. Blocks of quartz we can make. I'm gonna have to do another trip to the nether soon, I think. We running out of this stuff quite quickly. 40. Bang. And time boost. Alright. Oh, it's out of power? Really? Oh, and it being out of power is like really bad for it because it doesn't even let it finish. Alright, well 32 is going to be enough for now. We can fix that in it probably, actually. You know what? We could totally fix the power issue. Or like the power transfer issue. We just need to make some overclocker chips. We can actually fix that like really easily, can't we? Overclock. This one, card overclocker. Node overclocker. I don't know what the node overclocker does, but I know the card overclocker will make the transfer speed really good. So let's grab gold. We have that in our inventory actually already. Can I make just like 1, 2, 3, 4 of you? I think that's the max that we can do in there. I'm getting sidetracked. I need 8. I'm probably going to make myself a couple extra just for routing the lasers around underground. And I'm sure we'll still need other stuff, but we'll come up here if we need it. Let's grab onto these just in case, because I can do crafting down there, because I should have everything on me. Alright. How do I want to set this up? It doesn't really matter how or where I set this up. So, let's just put our pulverizers in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Alright. These are going to be the same. They're going to be input from the top, output to the right. Actually, it's going to be input, output on top, probably, to be completely honest with you. I really wish I could, like, copy the config from all of these. These are going to be input left, output top. Bang, like that. Because having to change all of these manually is not the most fun thing in the world. So I'm going to do this off camera, so you guys don't have to see it, but they're all going to be set up exactly the same. It's going to be input, output on top, and then output on the top, and then output on the top for the furnace, and then input on the left. If that makes sense. I feel like I fumbled my way through that, but I'm going to do this stuff off camera. We'll be back in a second. All right, cool. They're all set up. Remember those overclocker cards that we did? We are going to place them inside of this card over here on the downside. No, yeah, on the downside of this one. Going to throw our card overclockers in there. And we are going to increase our transfer amount. So it is now possible to transfer 100,000 RF per tick of energy. Energy limit. I don't know why that's has a thingy. I don't know how to reset that. But that should work. We are out of power. What is happening here? Why are you? Ah, it's because of in here, isn't it? Yeah, our flux capacitor is like draining all of our power. Let's pull you out. We should start seeing this going up once this gets full of power. Oh, yeah, that's going up. Realistically, we need to work on our power generation as well, because after adding all of these things in, we are going to be at a massive deficit. But that's future Andreas's problem. Okay, next thing. Nodes on top of each one of these. Nice and easy. I'm going to connect each of them to each other. Which I need my wrench, which is probably in my satchel. Last episode as well, oh my god, I was editing it back and I realized exactly where I left my laser wrench. It was exactly where I thought it would have been, in my satchel. I was just blind apparently and just did not see it. So that's a fun time, but whatever. These don't matter how they're connected. I just connected, so long as they're all connected into the same, what's the word? Network, I guess. It'll kind of do its job. So that's well and dandy. These are all connected. Now, I think I probably want to run this on a separate channel. Does that sound like a good idea, doing ores on a separate channel? So on this one, on the upside, we're going to have a second card, I think. I think that's how I want to do this. I need my card holder. So we want a separate item card that is set to extract, right? Okay, yeah, this is how we're going to do this. We're going to have you set as an extract card with a tag filter, and the filter is going to be raw materials. Everything should have it. I think this should work if I do it like this. And we're also going to change your channel to, let's go purple. Dunk. Yeah, there we go. Forge raw materials. That should be like exactly perfect. So now every single ore should be pulled out of this on the orange channel, right? And then, which means I want all of these guys on the downside to have insert item cards, right? On the purple channel rather, right? So I'm going to need probably more cards, eventually. That's on the wrong side. I need you to be on the downside. But these should all work. If I go insert purple, insert purple. You're on the wrong face again. Downside. Bang. All right, that's all going to work now. Now, the problem that we might run into here is this card pulling out things that are not pulling things out that it shouldn't be, right? Because we want this to be pulling out things as that are raw materials going straight down. Oh, I can totally do that. I can do literally the same thing. Okay, I need another tag filter. Do I have filters on my inventory? There's none in there. Is there any in my satchel? No. I need to make a filter. At laser IO. Basic filter. I should be able to make this if I switch you to that basic filter. I need iron bars. I can make iron bars. Cool. I need one of you to be a tag filter. I don't have paper. Let's run upstairs. I'm going to grab a tag filter and then we'll come back. Okay, so we got our tag filter. So on our purple channel, we have a tag filter that is allowing raw materials to get pulled out, right? So now what we want to do on the opposite item card is get another tag filter, which will be set to raw materials, right? That's going to get added, except that instead of allow, this is going to be added as a deny, right? That makes sense. So this is now a deny. It's a blacklist. So now raw materials are not allowed to go through that and not get allowed to get inserted, which is exactly what we want, right? So now whenever ores go into there, they're going to get pulled out into these nodes. So long as I connect them up, which we can do like, oh, let's not do it like that. That's ugly. Oops. Let's go straight down. That looks better. All right, so now all of these are connected, right? What I also want to do is on this one, we want to have you set to round robin true, so that it's not going to try to dump everything into this pulverizer and just this one. We want it to evenly distribute it between all four. So that all should all work now. And we can test that by then I can grab my ores and things and then shift right click it into that. And you can see all of these like redstone and stuff is going to get pulled out and sorted into chests. But we should also see the ores getting pulled out. They're only going one at a time, right? Because we don't have any overclockers in there. But there you go. There's 4 copper in there, 4 copper in that one. Right, round robin's working. It's like evenly distributing it between my pulverizers, which is perfect. It's exactly what we want it to do. All right, so now I think we've got to be careful because there are some things, like some of these, if we look at the pulverizer, we get a chance for like other stuff, like other dusts. And we don't want to be able to pull those out, but like there's other ores. I think there's one of them. If I look at apatite, I know apatite for sure happens. T-I-T-E. This stuff. Apatite. Okay, I misspelt it. If we left click is how we get stuff. And the pulverizer, here you go. By crushing raw tin, there's a chance that we get apatite. That stuff can't be smelted. So we want to have a way to deal with this, and I don't know which materials can be pulled out. So we want to have extract cards on all of these as well that are set to probably just tag filters with blacklists to dusts, so dust don't get pulled out is how I want to do this. So I'm going to need another 4 more item cards. We're going to need 4 item cards for these things anyway because they need to extract from the furnace. And then I'm going to need 8 energy cards. This is going to be really expensive, and I do not have the quartz for this, I don't think. Let's check my chests. We also need to manage this stuff a bit better. We need to add in, I think, what's the word? Need to add in some drawers and stuff to manage this stuff. Like redstone and fluorite and anything that we're going to have like silly amounts of. But we're looking for quartz, niter. Yeah, I've got like none. Okay, I'm going to make a quick trip to the nether. This shouldn't take me very long, seeing as I have now fortune on this flux bore. I'm just going to go grab a cheeky amount of nether quartz, and we'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. We've got the quartz. Let's do some crafting, I guess. So energy. Oh, I need to actually use my book for this. Bang. Energy cards. I need 8 of them. What am I missing? Gold nuggets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and with that, we're going to need another 8 of these as well, aren't I? So let's just make the 9. It's not going to hurt. They will get used eventually. Now, mind you, I'm sure this probably isn't the most cost-effective way of doing this. But, you know what? It's going to do the job. We probably could have like managed to do this with other stuff, or even just waited until we had applied energistics. But that's lame, if you ask me. Oh yeah, these aren't going to actually get power into it because it's not connected up to those lasers, but we can fix that in a moment. On the downside, energy cards going into all of these so that they all have power. Down, power. Same on the downside, you're going to all have item cards that are set to extract. Wrong side. Down, bang, extract. Down, bang, extract. Down, extract. Alright, so you're going to pull items out. You've got items going in. Nice. We're going to need extract cards on all of these ones with tag filters more than likely set to deny dusts. So I need a dust of some sort. So let's throw my gold that I have in my inventory into this one. I've just got to wait for this to get processed. Let's have auto extract off. Or auto output off, rather. Oh, never mind, because I just pause it. I need to grab that gold dust out. So I can set tag filters. Right, and I'm going to need more tag filters. So I need more paper. Of which I have 0. Do I have any more sugarcane in here? No. Let's go harvest some sugarcane. We really need to set up a sugarcane farm in the base somewhere. We'll add it to the list. We need a, like, you know what I'd really like now that I think of it? In Factorio, I have this, but there's a mod that just lets you add to-do lists that you can like see in like the upper right-hand side of your screen. That would be so brilliant in my like modded Minecraft and stuff, because there are so many times where like things pop up where you're just like, all right, I need to do that later, and then you just forget about it. And sugarcane farm is probably one of them. Paper. Sweet. Let's make you for 3 need to turn into tag filters, so that means I need one more filter. One more of you. Let's just drop you on the ground for now. One more tag filter. Let's do a bit of a cleanup. Let's get rid of that as well. And that's pretty much all the cleanup I need to do right now, because I still need most of this stuff on my persons. So now let's hope this works. On you, we're gonna, on the downside, we need another item card that is set to extract with a tag filter that is set to deny dusts. And that should work. Extract, tag filter, dusts, deny, add. Did I actually add this to the wrong thing? Down, bang. Yeah, okay, I did add it. I just got to make sure I actually added it, because there's a lot of steps in doing all this stuff. Extract, tag filter, dusts, deny. Down, item card, extract, tag filter, dusts, deny. Okay. So now this should theoretically just work once I get power hooked up. So let's get power hooked up. That's why we made the extra lasers, by the way, so that we can connect all this stuff up. So let's go there. Let's connect. So all this stuff is part of the same network, right? So let's connect you to that laser. And then this laser, I think it's a maximum of 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it's, oops, I did not mean to do that, but that's fine. Let's make sure I set you to single block when I'm doing stuff. Let's try there, and let's see if you're too far away. Yeah, you are too far away. So that means you need to go there. Yeah, cool. But that means I need one more to get it to over here, hey? So I need another laser. Wrong button. This one. Another one of you. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, and then that one should be able to connect to there. Hopefully. So let's go connect. Whoops, no. You're too far. It's there. Yeah, there, and then that one can connect to that one. They're all hooked up. Power is going into these bad boys. I think things are working. Cool. You're doing that. We should see you disappearing from here. And we should, if we look inside of this chest, we should see copper showing up. Yes, it works, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that feels so good. Don't you just love it when a plan just works out? Sweet. And then if anything so happens that pops up into this that can't be pushed into the furnace, the extract cards that are inside of these nodes should pull it out. I see this as an absolute win. So then let's grab my ores and things and just continue to extract stuff into this chest. Alright, and you can see everything getting pulled out, except for the ores, because the ores should just sit in there until they get processed. But we've got a lot of stuff that needs to get sorted out. And to be honest with you, we're probably not going to have enough space inside of my gems chest. So we probably need to go upstairs and upgrade those chests. Yeah, see? There's no space anymore. But we have like a silly amount of diamonds now, so we can make both of these. We can make this one at least a diamond one. So let's grab 4 of these out. I just need a sign. Which apparently we don't have any. Yeah, so all the excess just got dumped into this one because there was no space, which kind of sucks, but that's alright. What was I doing? I was looking for a sign. Let's just do some more inventory dumping. Let's just get rid of stuff that we don't need for now. I need to grab that stuff. Let's turn you into signs. Bang. Now 4 will do 1. So we need to upgrade that chest. We need to upgrade this chest as well. So I need another 4 gold. And we need to upgrade this chest, which means I need another 4 gold, 4 iron, and we'll make that one diamond as well. Let's just spend all the stuff. And to do all these upgrades, all the recipes are pretty much the same, right? It's a sign with planks on the cardinal directions, and then whatever material you want to upgrade to on the outsides, in the corners, I guess. Bang. 2 of those, and bang, 2 of those. Okay, so we want you to go to that. We want you to go from that to that. You want to be gold as well. You want to be diamond. You want to be diamond. Nice. So now if I just like throw stuff in there, it should just sort itself. That works. We need to pull this junk out now, and then refeed it back in through the system. That gold dust actually, that ended up in there in the system, and it really shouldn't have, but that's okay. We can just kind of run down here and throw it in one of the furnaces and solve that problem. But how cool is that? This is kind of working ore processing. I really need to make barrels though. Let's work on that next episode, I think. We need to fix our storage situation. Well, I think all of our flint is ending up in this chest anyway. Yeah. So let's work on that next episode. We need to do that. We probably want to upgrade all of our machines as well and get them to the best level that we can, because right now, to be honest with you, this is just like painfully slow. We have 4 pulverizers and stuff, but this just kind of sucks. What I also want to check on, just quietly, we're still generating power, which is quite surprising. With 8 machines running at the same time, we are in a surplus. That is genuinely surprising to me. And our lava's not running out. Cool. Feels good. That is quickly going to be not happening anymore, though, once we throw some upgrades in these, right? Because these go from 20 RF a tick to 40 RF a tick each. So how much do you make? You do 40. Yeah, so only one of these will be able to power one of those. So we're going to need to like up our power generation real bad. But we can deal with that in the next following episodes. If anyone's still watching, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you all on the next one. Peace.